In the dense, uncharted forests of North America, a legend persists, a creature shrouded in mystery and myth. This is the story of Bigfoot, a towering figure that has captured the imagination of curious minds for generations. Reports of Bigfoot sightings date back centuries. Indigenous tribes across the continent have long spoken of the Sasquatch, a giant, hairy being that roamed the wilderness. The St. Sales people of British Columbia described a creature that was part of their oral traditions, protecting the forest and its creatures. These early tales were often dismissed as folklore, yet the stories continued to emerge. In the 19th century, pioneers and settlers moving westward reported encounters with mysterious ape-like creatures. Accounts from the Pacific Northwest detailed sightings of large, hairy humanoids, often at the edges of their campsites, leaving behind enormous footprints. These stories added to the growing legend. In the 1950s, the legend of Bigfoot gained new life. In the forests of Northern California, large, human-like footprints were discovered near Bluff Creek. This discovery sparked a media frenzy, and the name Bigfoot was born. Photographs and plaster casts of these prints became iconic symbols of the creature's existence. One of the most famous encounters occurred in 1967. Roger Patterson and Bob Gimlin captured what they claimed to be footage of Bigfoot in Bluff Creek, California. The grainy film shows a large, ape-like figure striding through the woods, turning to look at the camera before disappearing into the trees. Despite extensive analysis and debate, the authenticity of the Patterson-Gimlin film remains hotly contested, yet it remains one of the most compelling pieces of evidence. Across North America, reports of encounters continue to pour in. In the Pacific Northwest, numerous sightings have been documented. Witnesses describe a creature standing over 7 feet tall, covered in dark hair, with a distinctive pungent odor. Some claim to have heard its eerie howling calls echoing through the night, a sound that sends shivers down the spine. In Ohio, the Grassman is a local legend. Reports of a large, hairy creature have been recorded for decades, with some claiming it builds nests out of grass and twigs. In Florida, the skunk ape is a well-known cryptid, described as a smaller, foul-smelling Bigfoot. Sightings in the swamps of the Everglades date back to the early 20th century, with photographic evidence surfacing as recently as the 2000s. Theories about Bigfoot's existence vary widely. Some believe it is a descendant of Gigantopithecus, a massive ape that lived millions of years ago in Asia. Proponents of this theory suggest that Gigantopithecus could have crossed the Bering Land Bridge into North America during the Ice Age. Others suggest it could be a reclusive primate species, adept at evading human detection due to its intelligence and stealth. Skeptics argue that Bigfoot is a combination of hoaxes, misidentifications, and the human propensity for storytelling. Cases of mistaken identity, such as misinterpreting bear prints or other animals' tracks, are often cited. Yet, the sheer volume and consistency of reports across different regions and cultures keep the debate alive. Bigfoot is not just a North American phenomenon. Similar creatures have been reported worldwide. In the Himalayas, tales of the Yeti, or abominable snowman, parallel those of Bigfoot. The Yeti is said to inhabit the high altitudes of the mountains, with footprints being documented during numerous expeditions, including those led by Sir Edmund Hillary. In Australia, there is the Yowie, a creature described in Aboriginal lore as a large ape-like being that roams the outback. Each of these legends shares common traits, suggesting a universal human intrigue with mysterious, elusive beings. Modern technology has added new dimensions to the search for Bigfoot. Trail cameras, drones, and audio recording devices are used by researchers and enthusiasts hoping to capture definitive proof. The Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization, or BFRO, conducts regular expeditions, collecting data and interviewing witnesses. Yet despite these efforts, no conclusive evidence has been found, keeping the mystery alive. Bigfoot has also become a cultural icon. From movies and TV shows to merchandise and conventions, the legend continues to thrive in popular culture. Documentaries and reality shows explore the ongoing quest for proof, while enthusiasts gather at events like the annual Sasquatch Festival to share stories and findings. As we delve deeper into these accounts, one thing is clear. Bigfoot captivates us. Whether a creature of the wild or a creation of our collective imagination, its legend continues to thrive. The stories, footprints, and encounters keep the mystery alive, fueling our curiosity and sense of wonder. What do you think? Have you ever experienced something unexplained in the wilderness? Do you believe in the legend of Bigfoot? Share your stories and theories in the comments. Together, we continue the quest to uncover the truth behind the legend of Bigfoot.